Happy Wednesday, buddy.
Happy Wednesday, pal. So it's Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. It's approximately 6:40 a.m. Arizona time, 7:40 in Houston/Katy, Texas. I'm sitting here with my man Deeds. We are awaiting our buddy Tyler Levi Smith from Warrior Pro Serve. He's having some issues with the StreamYard settings, so we're just going to allow him a couple minutes to catch up. Great shirt, by the way, dude. That's an homage to our homeboy, Squeegee Tom.
Squeegeeus of Tommyus. Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Love me some Tommy boy. Matter of fact, my daughter's wearing his white tee. She wears white tee to bed last night. She loves that tee. She thinks it's hilarious. Yeah, man, what's shaking, dude?
Nothing, just exhausted. Yesterday I had a large, called a Realtor Ready package, where I did she had a gutter guard, so I walked the entire roof, blew off all the gutters, blew off the roof, got down, did a patio cleaning, driveway cleaning, curb. Then I had to clean off a painted wood deck, so I had to soft wash it and then kind of use a wand to do every damn rail or every piece of wood, every 2x4, all that stuff. Had to nicely rinse it off and make it beautiful. Then I did a house wash, remove the screens, clean the screens, and then did a water fit pole. So I was busy. I did like a 7-hour day yesterday. It was very long. So exhausted, just catching up on my fluid intake and just taking the day to relax.
Sounds like a good plan. You know, I'm kind of doing the same thing today. Monday we had a little gig. Yesterday we had a decent sized gig. Commercial property. Went out, drove about, I don't know, it's a 35-mile drive, but it was an hour and 10 minutes, something ridiculous during the middle of rush hour. And that's like my least favorite thing to do. But we got it done and came out great. The funny thing, so funny, like I think I had it listed at 7:30 as a start time. Billy calls me at 6:05 and he's like, yo, and I'm like, I had been awake, but I'm like waking up. I hadn't spoken yet. My phone rings and he's like, "What's up, good morning?" And I'm like still in my sleep voice.
Yes.
And he's like, "Yeah, are we supposed to do this, that, and this?" And I was like, "Yo, dude, it's 6:05. You there already?" And he's like, "Money don't sleep, goo." And I'm like, "All right, bro, shit. All right, bro, I got you."
They're cool starting early.
Yeah, it's a warehouse building. They don't, no one's there, so they don't really care. But he despises traffic more than anybody I know. So he wanted to get an early jump, and he'd rather sit somewhere for an hour and 10 minutes, early than
that's what he has steering wheel. Wait, drive there, yeah.
So that's one thing I love about Bill. He's always on time, and money don't sleep. His words.
Tyler entered. Up there he is. Boop, doop, 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 doop. Good morning, Tyler.
Morning.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. You all right?
Yeah, I had to go get a different computer.
Sorry about that. Little stressful.
A couple guests. Yeah.
Well, cheers to you, Tyler.
Good morning. Thanks.
Real man, G. Oh, Goose Brew. I love it. So let's give you let's give you your proper intro, my man. So as I mentioned earlier, we got Deeds up top, Goo right here, and our boy Tyler Levi Smith from Warrior Pro Serve, right? Correct?
Yes.
And where are you based out of?
Like South Central Indiana.
So you're a Hoosier.
Yep.
Right on. Are you excited about the victory on Monday night? Are you a Purdue fan? Are you a Hoosier fan? Are you an IUPI fan?
I went to Indiana State, so I'm a state fan.
Gotcha. But moral victory for the whole entire state. So that's props to you guys. What's shaking, dude?
Nothing. Just sweating, trying to get on here.
Sorry about that, man. I know that could be stressful, and when you're like, "Hey, I had this shit all ready to go." Yeah. So what's in the Goose Brew? I'm rocking a Pike Place with a little bit of mushroom additives and a little tiny amount of cream. What's in your cup today?
Lavazza espresso.
Lavazza with 3 Z's.
Yeah,
I
Very
hear
nice.
that's some delicious stuff.
it is.
It is. It is. So, Tyler, how long you been cleaning windows, man?
6 years.
And what brought you to the window cleaning game?
It's kind of a long-winded story. You want to hear it?
Let's break it down, bro. What got you
We're
here?
here for it.
It was around COVID time, so I got laid off and was looking for work, and there was a Facebook post saying they were looking for window cleaners and they were paying starting at $20 an hour, and around here that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So I messaged him and he's like, "Yeah, it's going to be like an interview on site, so you're going to show us what you do." And they're like, "You've cleaned windows before, right?" I said, "I sure have." As soon as I got off the phone, I went on YouTube and started looking up how to clean a window.
Yeah.
Hold
on real quick. Who did you see first?
Honestly, the first person that really got me into it was Keith.
Keith Gelfus?
Yeah.
He got me into it. He was one of my first guys with this $500 blueprint course or whatever. But continue, go ahead.
But it was at a Dairy Queen in Columbus. And I showed up like 30 minutes early, sat there, and they never showed up. So I called them. I called them. They're like, "Yeah, they went down to Louisville on this big job. We'll get you next week." So
Whoops.
I kept getting ghosted, and I said, "You know what? Fuck it. I have $50 in my bank account, and I'll go to Lowe's." I think I spent $35 on tools. I said, "I'll just do this until they get back with me, and I'll be able to work with them, and I'll learn." So it'll help out. But I spent like $35 out of the 50 I had. I think I put like $10 in gas, and I got my kid's birthday was like the next couple of days, so I think I got like a $5 toy or something.
Dollar Tree special.
Exactly. Well, $1.25 now.
Yeah.
But I went out that first day and literally just walked all over town, and surprisingly, I made my money back and some. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
So when you went out, were you banging on storefronts or were you hitting houses?
Oh, I went storefronts first. I'm still primarily storefronts.
Nice.
That's
Did
bread and
you
butter?
jump in the rabbit hole with Keith Kalfs? Did you watch a lot of his content, like where he goes, "Man, I was sweating. I was living in a van outside of I find him a very good storyteller. He's kind of dramatic at times, and kind of like zany, but he's got a lot of great content as far as like window cleaning, getting customers and stuff. I found a lot of his stuff very helpful. Did you watch a lot of his stuff?
I got down it to where I was watching his like vlog thing where he was going to Chinese restaurants with his family.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. He's a hoot. I got to meet him 2 years ago at the Huge. He was one of the speakers, and it was really cool to meet him because I was a fanboy. It's like, ooh, it's Keith Kalfs. He's a cool dude, and a lot of his videos are kind of zany, but a lot of them have purpose, and he's right up there. But did you find a lot of his storefront stuff? Did you get a lot of your advice from him, and that's how you started landing accounts, or you just wanted to learn to pull a squeegee?
I just have like really bad ADD, so
Sure.
I just consumed everything I could.
Yeah. Nice. Who was your second pick? Did you watch Jersey or any of them, or were you all focused on Keith?
It was Keith and then Luke, and there was another one before I got onto Steve-O. But
Okay.
once I got to Steve-O, it was like all the videos just kind of recycled in, and I just went back to watching Luke because he's just cinematic more, I guess.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
He creates great content, and we had that discussion. I don't know if you were watching on Monday when TJ was on, but we had a discussion a little bit about creating content and some of our favorite guys to watch and listen to. And I made that comment too. Like, there's something about Luke's tone, his his inflection, his delivery that goes along with the way he shoots that just keeps your eye. It's like it keeps drawing your eye to the screen.
With one squeegee, one man.
Again, props to Luke for all the stuff he creates and the content, and just for being a solid dude. Anybody? Are you on two screens right now, Tyler? You have
No.
2 monitors up?
No.
No, I have not seen the Facebook comments.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in there real quick. I want to say I haven't really paid any attention yet, so I want to jump in and see how everybody's doing real quick. Let's see if we got any homies jumping in.
Grace, Jessica, Cody, Damian, Jeremy, Nick, Adam, Alex Juarez. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Devin, Corey, and Jake. Jake Van O's saying what's up.
Hell yeah, Corey in the house. Cody
Sweet
Smith.
painting behind you. Oh, go ahead. Cody Smith.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see that. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you got a window cleaning?
That is awesome.
Great. That's from Grace and Greg.
They are the best. There's a guy in the chat right now, Cody Smith. He reached out yesterday. He is fairly new to the window cleaning game, but he's had a power and pressure washing gig going for a while. He let me know that he spent almost 4 hours going over water fed equipment with Craig and Grace yesterday, and all I can say is those two are just some of the most amazing people that are so dedicated to what it is that not only what they do, but they're so dedicated to helping our community. So props to Craig and Grace for all the time that they spend with others. And Cody, no problem, dude. I had a feeling it would work, and I'm glad that it did. Yeah, man. So props to all you guys for coming in this morning. I'm glad to see.
Mark Tanner says good morning. We got a Juan Carlos Alenas saying good morning. Damian Schrodengras is wondering, are you a veteran?
Yes.
And what
Thank
service?
you for your service.
Army. I was a medic.
Nice. Medic!
I was just a glorified babysitter.
Medic!
Does it hurt? Put some ice on it. Take an Advil or an aspirin.
I had some Hello Kitty and Looney Tune Band-Aids and kissed it for them.
There it is. Oh, the Marines would have ate their Band-Aids, but it's cool.
The Marines would have ate their Band-Aids. Hey,
Well, they colored it with their crayons.
You mentioned Mark Tanner in the building. I chatted with him briefly yesterday. I'd like to get him back in before the IWCA Elevate 2026 deed. So let's look at our dates and get Tanner back in.
Cool.
I really want to see him back in soon. So Tyler, what's going on with you, man? Like, how's business going? How's the winter treating you? I know you're doing a lot more content this year. You're doing some instructional videos. I really dug the you did a video a couple days ago in regards to winterizing your system. How long did that take you to shoot the video? Was it all one take? Did you do any editing? And what made you decide you wanted to help out and put some content out there for everybody?
It was something I just needed to do. And whenever I do like record something, I just record one big long take, and if I mess up, I just clap my hands and start back over, and then go back in and just cut it up with CapCut.
Yeah, it came out solid. And obviously I live in Arizona. I don't have to really winterize my gear. But I found it to be interesting, and I enjoyed, kind of like Luke, your tone, the inflection, the delivery.
Well, I was hiding, so
your voice is.
Don't look behind the blanket.
I thought it was cool. And it was funny too when somebody's like, "You're whispering." It's like, well, you weren't whispering. I thought it was just like a calm tone. It wasn't like all hype, so I thought that it was great. So thanks for doing
guys, this is how we're gonna do it. Billy May's here.
Billy May's here. I like Vince with Slap Chop. He's one of my favorite infomercial guys.
You're gonna love my nuts.
My nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Didn't he get his dick bit off by a hooker or something?
Dude got in some trouble.
He did. Oh, you did getting bit off by a hooker.
Some
trouble. I think they reattached it or something. He could have used the slap chop.
So you've been doing this since about COVID, you mentioned, correct?
Yeah.
Are you strictly window cleaner? Are you do add-ons? What is your least favorite add-on, and what is your most favorite add-on if you do?
Least favorite is depends. I don't really care for doing power washing. It was just kind of a given to add on.
The pro services, yeah. You got to serve the pressure.
Well, it's a funny story that my name wasn't always Warrior Pro Serve.
And what was it prior?
Pro Serve Warrior?
It was Window Warrior.
Was somebody else already that?
I don't know if they're in here or not, but I kind of got shut down on Easter morning as my wife was having appendix taken out.
Man,
I went to get up on Facebook and look on it, and everything just started slowly disappearing. I was like, "What's going on?" I kept refreshing it, and then all of a sudden, it just was like, "Your page has been claimed."
Oh shit!
Bullshit. Yeah, that's fucked.
And
that sucks. That's a gut punch. But you crawled back out, one man out of the dark. But yeah. But so you do pressure washing? Do you do gutter cleaning as well?
Pressure washer, gutter cleaning, screen repair.
Oh, nice.
I've done a few solar panels, so I can put that on there.
Nice. Well, you've got all the equipment. You've got the ladders, you've got this and that. Yeah, I got to do all that fun shit yesterday. Everything I did yesterday. Gutters, windows, house, pressure washing. So I'm a whip noodle because I don't have assistants or helpers or nothing like that. But it can turn a $200 ticket into $1,200, $1,300 real quick when you start stacking on top of each other. And that's why I add it all. I'd like to be just gutters, just windows, just pressure, but you've got to just do it all. Especially in my market where a lot of landscapers do all pressure washing, so I can rely on window cleaning when that gets heavy, stuff like that. Do you have a lot of competitors in your area?
There's other companies. I don't really think that we're not competitors.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Yeah. I love when guys are confident enough and understand the business enough to know that, hey man, there's competition, but there's not really competitors. If you do your stuff the proper way and you handle yourself the way you should be, a lot of time there's more than enough windows to go around.
Yeah.
And if you set yourself apart, kind of like, you make a name for yourself, there isn't really competition.
Yeah.
Are you looking to grow more into residential, or are you happy banging out commercial and storefront?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do quite a bit of residentials.
Yeah.
But
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, would it be better? I mean, how do I put it?
I like commercial. I'll put it that way.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, some of us enjoy, or some of us prefer to do residential, the connection with the client and all, the other stuff. And then some of us really like banging out commercial. I was talking before you came on yesterday. Billy and I had a commercial job, and we don't do as much commercial as we used to, or as he used to. Commercial used to be his day to day when he worked for another company. So he got out the 30 yesterday, and he's, smashing the 30 and got the big wand out, and we get done with it, and he's kind of walking around the property, and he's like, yeah, man, I kind of had some fun today. I forget what it's like, to be doing some of that big glass and to be smashing it and to get done in a quick period of time. And when you're doing commercial too, you don't have to worry about the interiors of their house, or knocking over a lamp, or stamping in, or as TJ says, footing in people's flower pots. So is the commercial also, is that the best way not the best, but is it probably the best way that you found to create revenue in your area?
Yeah, because Indiana weather's bipolar, so you could have a really mild winter and be fine, or you could be like now and it's -15 wind chill.
Man.
But
yeah.
How much snow do you guys have on the ground right now?
0. It'd be better if we had snow. It feels warmer.
Yeah. It's raining here in
feels
Houston.
like 20 right now.
Feels like 20. Yeah. Right now it's like 40. It's 59
Yesterday
degrees,
was the
60 degrees.
-12.
Yeah, because I know a big thing is just moving across America doing something funky. I just Houston's going to have a big freeze. A lot of Texas is going to go under, the 30 degrees. So it's going to bust pipes. It's going to knock down electrical lines. So got that to look forward to this weekend.
But to get back to what you're asking for residential and commercial, I think it's more important to have commercial around where I'm at, just because unless you're big enough to just be able to coast through your winter, if I don't go out and do my routes, then my bills aren't getting paid.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that makes sense too. So like one of the things that I also, when we have these interviews and stuff like that, I don't know what city you live in. I don't know the population, if it's a highly populous and residential, you know what I mean? Like, so it's hard for us to understand what other people's cities or towns are like. Like, I mentioned the gentleman, Cody Smith, who was in the chat earlier. He and I had a conversation yesterday, and he's wanting to build his storefront and commercial route. But he also lives in the same community where there's 600 houses and they're building another 800 houses. So it's everybody's demographic and what's the word I'm looking for? And scenarios are different. You know what I mean? If you live in a highly populous retail and storefront area, then yeah, it's going to be to your advantage to focus on that kind of work. You know what I mean? So it's great that you are able to define what separates you from others as well. And what do you think it is that you guys do different, that you personally do different than some of your competitors out there?
Show up, do the work.
Do you use a CRM? Do you use like Jobber or Markate or anything?
No.
No. Okay. Just like Jason, CRM lists.
Yeah.
It does help just compile records, but if you've got a system that works, sending invoices through Square or something.
So I have some I've had for a year, and it's going to bounce back up. I use something called InvoiceFly, and basically it's like $99 a year. I create invoices from it. I send them out, and then, that's all I use. It was super easy for me to navigate and understand, and it's almost dummy proof. So I definitely wanted something that was easy for a cat like me to understand. So what's on your agenda for the week? If you're the weather's gonna be cooperating with you, do you have to kind of play it by ear, or do you still go out and bang on glass?
I will go out pretty much damn near anything they throw at me. But and I don't really try to work on the weekends, but
yeah, nor do I. I don't blame you.
Thursday, Friday this week, I got a pretty busy route on each day. And then actually today, since I'm doing this, I move stuff around. So
yeah,
I have something that's not even window cleaner related. I'm going to take pictures later today.
That's cool. And we mentioned earlier about the content that you're creating. You do some cool stuff visually. You do also relay information for guys who are getting new into the game and trying to pick up. Do you draw inspiration from anybody when you're creating those videos?
Cinematics, Nick, Master Squeegee.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with him.
I think me and him were like the forefront of TikTok for window cleaning.
Yeah, and how long have you been on TikTok doing your window stuff?
End of 2020, beginning of 2021.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even jump on the old TikTok bandwagon until halfway through 2025. My wife and my kids have been telling me for a long time, you need to do it. And I was like, I don't even fucking, what do I do? But yeah, I just started throwing stuff out there, and it's been fun. I enjoy doing it. And I really, I enjoy watching other people's content as well, making new friends, not only across the country, but across the world. It's really cool to know that we all have something in common all over the world. And it's been a real fun journey for me so far when it comes to the TikTok stuff. Besides Nick, who are some of your favorite creators on there? And shoot your TikTok handle. What? Because some of our people who don't have on there, they're in the chat, would love to know.
You can just look up Warrior Pro Serve and it'll pop up.
There you go. I'm going to type that in. Warrior Pro Serve.
I gotta go in here now and look.
There we go.
He called me out, and I don't know who. because there's Rui, right? That's how you say
Yeah.
it. And then
There you go.
and
Do Warrior Pro Serve.
Is it with an E or without an E?
without an E, it's like the Japanese factory
Okay.
version.
SCRV.
Yep.
So
Got
you
it.
sent me something the other day too. Like I've been trying to do, I mentioned in a couple other videos or a couple other pods that we've done that I enjoy doing long form. I put a couple clips together, see if I can maybe tell some kind of a story or just show a decent amount of cleaning all in one thing. And I know a lot of people try to do a 15 to 30-second clip, and I'm out here trying to bust like a 2 and 3 minute video. You sent me a compliment the other day, and it was like, hey man, your last TikTok or whatever it was really giving out like 80s, 90s music video vibes. And I took that as a outstanding compliment because I'm kind of going for that, right? It's something that I enjoy doing. I want to try and tell a story. I want to try and make something cool visually and leave an impression. And you sent me this really cool picture that kind of went along with the whole 80s, 90s music video vibe. And I was blown away, dude. I was like, that's so fucking rad. On many levels. I was like, first off, thank you that you took time, Tyler, to make something as awesome as that for us. Deeds, nice pour, buddy. But what gave you the inspiration? Like that was so cool. You made my day when you did this, and I've been wanting to share it online for a while, but I was like, I can't put it out to the world until I put it out here first. So first and foremost, thank you. Second, what gave you the inspiration, and what did you use to create that image?
First, I get bored easy, and if I'm not constantly doing something, I don't know what to do with myself. But no, I just edited the picture. Yeah. And like cropped it down and screenshotted it. The rest of it was AI.
AI. That's the 2 letters that are making the world go round these days, right?
Yeah, I don't have the money to pay for Photoshop.
Yeah, it gets expensive monthly.
I pay for Lightroom, and that's already too much for me. Yeah,
it's costly. I had to turn mine off because I don't use it at all. I use CapCut for my video editing and stuff, and I was wanting to use Lightroom for videos, and then maybe photos, but I don't take enough. My before and afters don't need Lightroom. I just need, CapCut or something like that to spice them up.
Do you have iPhone or Android?
I got an iPhone now, or I've had it for a couple of years. I hate Apple, but I use them.
What about yourself?
I was gonna say, I got a Samsung. I've been stuck on Samsung. Yeah, but you can get Google surveys, and they'll give you Google credits for taking their surveys every once in a while, and I use that for a lot of my subscription-based things.
Oh, that's dope.
Nice.
That's a smart thing to do. In your area, how many other cleaning companies do you think there are? We were kind of talking earlier about competition. But if you were to guess, how many other legit companies, and I'm not trying to bang on any bucket bobs or anything, because that's kind of what a bunch of us are. But how many legit companies are within like a 10 to 20 mile radius of you?
10 to 20 mile radius. 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6.
That's a lot of. I mean,
mile radius, but I'm like in the middle of. You don't really know where stuff in Indiana is, but
yeah,
I'm in between towns, like bigger towns.
Gotcha.
So I got both of those right there.
2 markets.
How far? Sorry, Deeds, go ahead.
No, I said he's got 2 markets. You got an upper town, lower town.
And what is your like travel radius? Do you stick into a 30 mile radius? Do you hit 50? Do you hit 100? What do you travel to?
Never really thought about it, but I mean, if you're going to pay me right, then I'll go wherever you need me to.
Sure.
But no, normally it's I'd say probably about 35, 40 minutes each way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here in
I
Houston, it's urban sprawl, so I've got a 15-mile like circular radius around the house, and if it's not really worth it, like a small gutter cleaning, I won't go outside that because it's like a 35, 45-minute drive, even just going on these side streets and shit.
Yeah, and in Arizona where I'm at, like, so I live in the Northwest Valley of Phoenix, Glendale area. I try to stay in a 30-mile radius, which puts me all over the valley. I mean, I can get all over the valley. I try not to get out of that 30-mile because then it just gets to be not monotonous, but like a pain in the ass. I mean, a lot of times a house job will take 2 hours. And my rule of thumb is if it takes me longer to get there and get back than it does to do a job, I don't really want the job, no matter what you're paying me. I guess it does matter what you're paying me, but it drives me nuts to sit in a car for longer than it is to get the work done. So maybe I should change that policy. I don't know, but it's something I've been doing for a while. So
I vacation in Surfside on the beach in Texas, and it's like a 95-mile drive to get there. And anyway, so I got a text last night from a guy from Seaside, Surfside, asking to price out an oil. He spilled oil all over his wooden deck and his concrete. So he's like, I got to file an insurance claim today. How much is the estimate? I was like, you're out of my market. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Okay, well, how much would it be then? Can you just like write me up an estimate? I'm like, no, I'm not going to spend 25 minutes right now at an estimate that I'm not going to, bid on or whatever. So, you get those weird fishing people once in a while who are just looking for quotes. In his case, he was looking for a professional quote to probably not use me, or maybe he would have, but dealing with a 2-story deck, oil spilling, stuff like that. Do you do oil removal for your commercial work? Do you do a lot of pressure washing?
I don't have a big fancy pressure washer. I use a lot of chemical to help clean my stuff.
Yeah.
Smart. And what about like when you're doing, like we're talking about bids and travel and things like that, do you have another company that you might refer out to on a regular basis, or do you just tell people, sorry, I can't help you out?
I know the first thing is if I can't do it or can't get to it, I give them like 3 or 4 people that are in the area.
Smart.
Got it. And that's kind of like what I do too. Like I want to make sure of them. Regardless, there's always going to be the next one. And then when that next guy can't get to whatever it is that you sent him, he's going to refer back to you as long as you guys have a good relationship. I find that to be refreshing.
Do you run into the guy who was going to hire you with the Dairy Queen on your origin story? Do you ever like see him in passing in the trucks and wave, stuff like that?
I've still yet to even see him, but he's like supposed to be one of the he's still like supposed to be the bigger people in the state, I guess. I don't know. He brags about having all these big jobs, but I've never personally seen him.
5-6 years in and you still haven't seen the cat. What a trip. What a trip. So, and are you always solo? Do you ever have a helper? Have you brought people on? Do you have intentions of bringing people on? What's the idea? What's the goal for growth for Warrior Pro Serve?
I got some like part-time work help here and there. And then I don't know. I can't see if he's in here. One of the window cleaners, his brother is literally like right down the road from me. And we're I wouldn't say we're best buddies, but
pretty tight.
Yeah. If I talk to him on a regular basis. And if I need help, I usually hit him up or some of the other window cleaners in the area. And it's like, hey, can you guys help? 9 times out of 10, they're like, yeah, sure. Or I'm busy with doing this. And that's pretty well across the board with all, I'd say, the 4 or 5. Because we got our own little like Facebook group. Or not Facebook group, but Facebook messaging group.
Cool. Keep it tight.
What is your setup? I think you were rocking the Pure system, correct, for your water fed?
Yeah.
And what pole are you rocking these days?
I don't want to say it. It's not a water fit pole.
Hey, as long as it's getting the job done, it's getting the job done. That's all that matters.
I got the old Trad 20.
Oh, that's all gravy.
He's the old one.
Yeah, you can make any pole a water fed, and as long as you get the job done, that's what really matters, correct?
Yeah.
I did a job yesterday. I was cleaning with a water fed pole with the fast lock system, and
My favorite.
yeah, well, my favorite too. But it broke off on the on the brush, so I'm sitting there. I look away. Anyway, it snapped, so I had to do a complete change out of my top elbow system. So I had to. Luckily, I had some shit in my truck. I always carry two of everything because if you do break a fast lock system or whatever the hell, do you carry doubles and stuff in your truck or in your van, like multiples of stuff?
I try to, but once it breaks, I don't really have a good system of ordering new things. So if it breaks more than once, I'm probably out of it.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's a reminder. Buy two of your elbow connectors for the water fed pole. So I was looking at it. And it was actually a pretty thin break.
Two is one.
Yeah, one is none.
One is none.
Yep. Got to have backups. But I was almost in trouble.
I think it's so. Speaking of backups, when I first got my system, I did not buy backups. I did not buy quick connect backups. I remember being in a tight jam and I busted the quick connect backup on my system. I couldn't get a hold of Jersey like right that second. So I put it out in the Facebook group and Austin Grubbs hit me up like within 5 minutes. Walked me through the process on where to go at Home Depot and get something that would hold and work temporarily. But then I automatically went on and bought like 3 or 4 more of those just so I have those quick connects in the truck. And that's what makes WCR and Zero's support staff so great. They're like, okay, I'm gonna offer setup real quick for a temporary fix, but when you're ready, make sure you get the goods from us. And I went that same day, got the one from Home Depot, but I went and ordered multiple quick connects, and I do have multiple of those fast lock systems. I think that they are probably the coolest thing when it comes to just making things easier.
Yeah,
for the poles. What is your favorite brush when you're out there using water fed, Tyler?
Water fed, just what is it? The hybrid. Zero hybrid.
Yeah, and they got some new stuff that just came out this past week.
I want to try that synthetic.
Synthetic horsehair, the light or whatever. That'll be dope. And what do you?
Go ahead.
You like what?
I'm gonna say I like the light brush, but just for like doing a lot of commercial stuff, they got those deep wells.
Yeah,
it didn't really work out for it. I need to get one of those sill brushes. Is what I need.
That's on my laundry list.
Yeah, if you haven't tried the sill brush yet, they're great. I highly recommend getting one. It does help for those extra deep window wells and the fuck is the word? I can't even think of the word. Yes, thank you. My brain's not working, and it's not Monday, so I don't really have an excuse for those deep frames. Yeah. So I'm back to the pole thing. You're rocking a Trad 20 right now?
For water fed, yeah.
Okay. And what is your what is the typical kind of work that you're doing? Are you 3-story commercial? What are the bare bones that you would need to make things more efficient or better?
I got the first.
When you're doing commercial, like what's the highest?
What's the highest I do?
Yeah.
Is OSHA watching?
I don't think they pay attention to goo and needs.
No, I mean, I've hung off some things. I'd say low rise.
Yeah.
Sure.
Awesome.
And I'm not
Awesome.
doing. Just preface this: I'm not doing it saying I don't know what I'm doing. Like absolutely, I was air assault, so I know my way about rappelling.
Yeah. Gotcha. And do you have when it comes to commercial, are you looking to gain larger accounts for like larger commercial buildings? Is that something you'd be interested in down the road?
Yeah, I do a handful of larger places. I haven't got it yet, but there's a metalworks factory.
Nice.
I think they're shopping around.
I'm getting
trying to get
comments
you.
over here telling me I need to do a deep dive on your TikTok. Apparently, you because I'm so new to it, I haven't done a deep dive on your stuff. Millions of views, is that correct?
I have no idea. I mean,
Listen,
it's been
Do you get
around long
paid?
enough to where it should
Do they,
be.
have you monetized it? Do they send you a check every month?
I do not have 10,000 followers.
Oh, okay.
But that's a quite the humble brag, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, I don't know. Like, that's cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, but I have no idea how many views. That is something that I admire and I like. He's not a number chaser, ladies and gentlemen.
I got
that's
32. Hold on. See if it does it or not. Can't see it. 32,000 likes.
Nice.
Dang.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope.
It's a lot of content. I've been posting I do Instagram, so I've been doing time lapse of like driveway cleaning. And so I've been getting a lot of likes, a lot of clicks, but then I also get the guys who are like, oh, there's lines there. Oh, the $99 guy strikes again. I'm like, God damn it. I've been doing this for a long time. I know what I'm doing. I post treat. So I get a lot of the haters, but I easily just hide, block, whatever. Do you get a lot of people pooping down your throat on TikTok?
TikTok, Facebook, anything. You put it out there, somebody's going to have something to say about it.
Yeah. Your pinky should be to the right a little bit. Just be quiet. Always critics.
Tie knots in your rubbers.
Yeah. Time.
So Tyler, how do you know when your rubber's been used? Oh my God. That's hilarious. That was kind of a joke. I know I'm sure you know when your rubber's been used. You don't need to tie the knots, but that's funny. Where do you have a favorite location that you like to shoot from?
Like a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box, Blockbuster Video.
Blockbuster Video.
I guess Chuck E. Cheese.
You do a Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, I do. I do a few Chuck E. Cheese and then get in there before the kids get in there. So
that's cool. And do you do interior, exterior?
Yeah.
Do they have the musical band at this?
They got rid of it.
Oh, bummer.
They got rid of that. They got rid of the tubes going off the ceiling.
Oh man.
All they have now is like a little tiny, like 10 by 10 urban air jumper trampoline set thing now.
So it's not really the place for a kid to be a kid anymore?
No. Dave & Buster's is better for kids.
Outstanding.
They got good pizza though. I like Chuck E. Cheese.
They got beer there at Chuck E. Cheese now too.
Do they? Nice. Because that's how you get the kids to take their afternoon nap. Skip a couple sips, down.
I don't think I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese in probably 30 years. They used to have a couple of them out here, but they basically shut them down. Yeah, so I haven't seen one in a hot minute.
I'm sure COVID closed a lot of the amusement type, places. So there was bounce houses around here that were really cool, and they shuttered.
Yeah.
What was it called? Something Pizza. Do you know what the Italian dude's name is?
Tony. They're all named Tony.
But like DoorDash, when they did like the ghost kitchens and stuff.
Oh yeah. Uncle
people
Tony's
started getting
Pizza
real hyped about this, whatever it was called, pizza. You find out that it was just Chuck E. Cheese pizza, and they renamed it.
I was going to mention that a minute ago. The ghost pizza, the ghost kitchens. They got like Burger Barns, which is actually like a Chili's restaurant. It's a way of the future. Hiding behind those corporate whatevers. But yeah, I mean, Chuck E. Cheese pizza is legit. They can call it Tony's Pizza and get away with it. They just add some like Italian seasoning, some Tony's seasoning on there.
For sure. and I apologize if you've already said this or if you got something from us. There's lots of things going on in my brain. Are you attending the IWCA PWNA Elevate in February?
Yeah, I'm going down Monday night.
Yeah. And are you staying at the DoubleTree as well?
No, I'm staying at some kind of resort
Sweet.
that has a big pirate ship in the pool.
Cool. Can't be the
all I
pirate
know.
ship by the pool. Yeah. I went to the huge, and I went to the Soundwaves 2 years ago. So I went and did like the surfing and the water tubes for a couple hours before I went and jumped into the whole mingling thing. That was a lot of fun. So hopefully that pirate ship's got one of them big buckets that dump on you and stuff. That'd be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna kick some child off the plank. I'm gonna be a grown-ass
the fuck off
adult.
my
man,
plank.
Kids.
Yep.
You said, is that at the DoubleTree, or you said you're staying somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
It's like 15 minutes southwest of it.
We may have to come do a pit stop over at your hotel and see what the
Ahoy, hoy.
see what that's hilarious. Deeds, I'm gonna remember to bring some swim trunks this time.
Swim trunks. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's a resort town. I've never been to Orlando, but just looking at our map, there's like SeaWorld, Disney's way over here. They got Legoland. I mean, everything is whatever. So, I might disappear for a half a day to go visit Magic Kingdom or something like that. Come back with some $50 Mickey ears or something. I've never been.
Hey, so let me ask you a question, Tyler. If you had, you got a decent amount of gear. If there was one thing that you could upgrade in your setup, what would it be? Whether it be trad or whether it be water fed, what would be one upgrade that would be awesome for you?
I need a new belt.
Smart.
What are you rocking these
But I'm
days?
picky.
I use the Mormon
What
belt.
I've had for a while. It's like a cheap contractor bag.
Yeah. Solid. It's got Velcro and the clips in it as well.
Yeah, it's got like the regular belt thing with the prong that comes out, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And I went from being almost 300 pounds to down to 170, and I could just still use the same belt, just move it down.
Awesome.
Let's talk about that real quick. So some of our friends that pop in the chat, they've watched your progress when it comes to losing some weight. That can be quite a task. You just mentioned going down from over 3 bills down to 170. Is that correct?
I was 291 and I got down to about 170.
Nice.
So almost 3 spins down to like 30 under 2. That's quite an accomplishment. How long did that take? Was it an active, constant thing that you were progressing and trying to hit a goal, or was it just like, hey man, this is how it's going?
Altogether, it took about a year.
And were you doing like workout
my
stuff
other
as well?
TikTok?
What's that?
I got my other TikTok that I started for when I did that, but it was my buddy called me and said that he got permits from the lottery to go to Half Dome in California, to go to the top of it. I don't know if you've ever seen it. And I was pretty big, and he was like, well, we got 3 months. You got to get in shape. And I was like,
okay,
fuck. So I made a whole thing called like 90 days to Half Dome. And I think I got down. I think I lost about 60 so pounds in that 3 months.
in 90 days? God
No,
damn, bro.
Did you go on keto diet or just like knock out all sugars, all carbs?
No, I didn't do any fancy diets. I just stopped eating like junk and got my protein and stuff in.
Smart.
That's impressive, Tyler. And a lot of people are inspired by that kind of information, and it really helps a lot of people. So I want to commend you for that, because it also, let's be real, it's how do I say this too? Like, you have to have a strong internal system to be to be that vulnerable and to share something like that personal about yourself. And it takes a strong person mentally to be able to put that kind of stuff out there and to share with somebody, and not with just somebody, but to share with basically the world. Hey man, here's what's going on in my life. Come on this journey with me. Did it affect you? How did it affect you? Obviously, it affected you outwardly. How did it affect you inwardly, mentally? And what was the kind of feedback that you received from some of your fans, some of your friends, some of your followers? Because I think that is almost as big a story.
I don't know. I don't feel like I changed much different by the way I looked. I always get asked like how I did it, and I was just telling them I was stubborn. Someone tells me I'm not going to do something or I can't do something, it makes me want to do it more. I don't know if you guys are like that or not.
Yeah, you're a pain in the ass. That's a good thing.
I'm married with 3 kids. Yeah.
Me too.
They're always telling me, you can't do that. Don't do that.
But like,
Do what I want.
did people reach out to you, Tyler? Did they say, hey man, thanks. You helped motivate me. You showed me that it's possible. Like, how did that go?
I mean, you get the people that like watch you throughout the whole thing and they're like, yeah, good job, like followed you and they're like, yeah, this is cool, you're doing great, keep going, doing what you're doing. And then you got the other people that come in and haven't seen me in a while.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, what happened to you? Like, I legit had basketball parents come and ask me, they're like, are you okay? Because they hadn't seen me in like since the previous season. They're like, are you sick or something? But I mean, that
You're like, actually, I'm taking care of myself. Thanks for asking.
yeah, it's like, yeah, thanks for telling me I look like crap.
Yeah. Like pissing off a gypsy, like in the movie Thinner, losing all that weight. That's where it's at.
How did your wife and kids handle that?
My oldest, he was actually pretty proud of it, but they're around it the whole time, so they don't notice you.
Yeah,
little by little,
slightly
until you go back
dwindling.
and show them a picture. I'm like, who the hell is that? And you're like, that was me last year.
Yeah. The genes will tell the story. You know, the genes, hiking them up, butting them up.
I don't know if I could show it, but my jeans all have, or my pants all have drawstrings now.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome.
Smart.
That's awesome. What is your attire when you work? What do you wear? Like, you have like a specific, do you have like dedicated clothes for your shirts and all that stuff? Or you just rock t-shirts, you rock WCR? What do you go out when you're out cleaning?
I have those gray shirts that I usually see me wear in the videos, but it's got like it's like the sublimated thing. It's got my info on my back.
Cool.
I had some nice polos that were embroidered, but I could fit 2 of me in those now, so I can't wear them anymore. Other than that, I'm wearing like a WCR shirt, or I always got this Zero hat because I think this is the coolest color.
Colors work, yeah.
I love them too. I also have that hat. I rock that one. I also like to keep it in my car just so I make sure that I always have it, so that way when I rock out,
go in real fast, you go.
Yeah. Hey, guess what, guys? I actually got a haircut yesterday. Can anybody tell? First haircut in probably like 10 months. Yeah.
I got a haircut too.
Nice. Looking good.
I had the mullet going on. Got rid of that thing.
Yeah, I'm
Already in the
letting
back.
mine grow out. I'm letting mine grow out.
I got little Vietnamese ladies cut my hair every 4 weeks or so. It's fun to listen to.
Yeah, Deeds, you have your appointment on like you're like clockwork when it comes to your hair. I appreciate
keep it
that
down.
about you.
It gets pretty bushy, like in the back. It starts getting gray, so I gotta do it. I used to pay $4.99 for a haircut. Those little Vietnamese ladies. Now it's like $10. Man fade, $10. Damn it,
Bro, my shit was $44 yesterday without tip.
Did you get a blowout?
No, I didn't get. No, I didn't
No,
get
you
anything.
get woman's cut. We charge you more. You woman hair. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
right. That's exactly what it is. Goo, your hair's too long. Yeah,
Gotta
so
start
she
cleaning
took a
some
little
body
straight
shots.
razor to the back afterwards and a hot towel. I think that added $10.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just like, oh shit. $54 to get a fucking haircut. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's
It
part
is.
of the reason why I kept growing it too. It's like if I'm spending $40 every 4 weeks, I'm like, hell nah. Hell nah. Just saved myself $400 letting it grow
Save
for
myself $150.
yeah, right. So what's on the agenda for the rest of the week for you? Anything big? Anything fun that we should be looking out for? You gonna be creating any more new content that we want to pay attention to?
I'll throw some stuff out there. It's not anything you should go rant and raving about, but I put it out there just for it to be out there.
Nice.
Well, that's kind of like the mode I'm in as well. It's like I'm creating stuff just to create, to have fun, to throw out to my friends, just to stay relevant, also keep the juices flowing. Every now and again, I'll see something that makes me think or makes me want to go create a new video. A lot of times what it is, though, for me is I hear a song. I'll hear a song and I'm like, damn, I need to create a video for that song. I'm not out here trying to teach anybody how to clean windows. It's not my jam.
I need to hear a collective soul from you.
All right. I want to let it shine. That's them, right?
Shine. Yeah. It's called Shine.
Yeah. Haven't let your light down now. Yeah.
I told Deeds a story. So I saw Collective Soul with Aerosmith in 1994. Yeah, that was
Never mind.
Yes, that was that same yes, that was that story I told you.
Okay.
1990s white crosses and get up juice. Goo was getting down back in the 90s, bro. Yeah. Living on the edge is exactly right. I will do tomorrow. I think we're out. Let's see. I'll look for a gig where I can definitely put something together for a Collective Soul video. What is the Shine the song that you want to hear though?
Well, I mean that's the most recognizable, but I like Homecoming.
I don't know if I know that one, so I'm going to look at and listen to that song today. See how it goes and see what I can't put together. I may even just funk around and mess around at my house, create something. I'm trying to, I ask a lot of people too, what they're recording on, angles with which they record, and what their preferences are for shooting, for filming. Do you have an angle that you like the best? Do you have a tool that you like to see on film the most?
Brass will always show up the best, but I like to use my Viper.
So I'm a Viper guy myself. I also like the blue Etery on film. I think it looks, that commemorative edition blue looks really sharp. I enjoy watching. I have this red Sorbo handle added with the Mamba, and I really like the way that looks on film too.
I had that little red one, the little red handle, and I put it on a gold or brass.
Yeah,
my little Iron Man squeegee.
It's gangster. That red and gold pops. There's a dude. So Sean Hart turned me on to a couple different handles. I was just basically rocking Sorbo, and it got a little stale. So I've been trying to mix up a little bit of stuff too. But the Sorbo channels are still my go-to. But there's a dude out there too, Callan Hewitt. He's going to be a guest in February. JMJ Contracting. Are you familiar with that guy?
I have to, if he's on TikTok, I have to see what it looks like.
You'll probably see him. I think he does something also like Shine On. He does like a lot of content Shine On. He does challenges and stuff. But he too is a fan of that red Sorbo and the I think he uses brass as well. And he has a nickname for his. Oh no, his is Black Cherry. So he has a red handle with a short black Unger. I think he uses like the Ninja in there. And so he calls that his Black Cherry. And I'm like, yeah, man, I think it's awesome that when we have a tool or a setup that we really like the most, that we have our own little nicknames for it. And I think it's great. What is your, so that's your favorite one to film with, or you think it looks the best on camera?
Yeah, the whatever it is, the accelerator with the brass, I forget what, the ultimate combo.
Nice.
It picks up the best.
Yeah. Do you, when you're shooting, do you use tripod? Do you using like a little like clamps, or how are you getting your footage?
I used to like go hard at it. I had a GoPro attached to my pole, everything. But literally nowadays, I just put it on and then just go stick it on the wall, or I'll use my Technopad as like a back tripod thing.
That's awesome.
Smart.
I haven't thought of that. I had not thought of that. So we talked earlier just a little bit about the IWCA, PWNA Elevate conference. Is there anyone in particular that you're looking forward to seeing the most? Is there a speaker that you really want to go check out? What's on the agenda for that? Mike, did you say Mike Nichols as soon as it's before it? Yeah, all right. Good call.
I want one of them hugs.
He is one of the nicest, most genuine, smartest dudes in our industry. He was kind enough to kind of take me under his wing a few years ago. Let me know a few things. He shared wisdom outside of window cleaning with me that I'll be forever grateful for. And Mike's got a great story, and just a genuine man. I love that dude like a brother, like an uncle. So I'm looking forward for you to getting that opportunity to spend some time with Mike. Great guy. Am I right, Deeds?
Get the beard tickles from Mike. Yeah, when you hug him, it's like you're hearing Enya in your, in your ear. It's so warm and embracing.
He was probably one of my bigger supporters when I was losing that weight.
And Mike is one of the most genuine people. And everything he says is heartfelt and with purpose. And he says things for a reason. It's not just lip service. Like I said, he's one of the most genuine dudes out there, and he's got a great story and just a wonderful human being. And Deeds is kind of joking about the beard tickles. I will tell you a fun fact about Mike Nichols too. He's probably the best smelling window cleaner in the country. Dude always smells like $1 million.
Smell like sandalwood.
Some rose petals.
Hey, Damien, I asked Tyler about if he's going to the show. I forget who we give tickets to, dude. I don't remember. Like, it's been a wild ass month. We were in.
I thought it was like a trick question. Like, are you really going?
Dude, I'm so sorry. He's like,
morning.
Damien texted me. He's like, you dumbass. You're the one who you guys are the ones who hooked him up. I don't remember sometimes, man.
Get the scientists on that.
The best part is that a lot of us are going to be there. We're all going to get to spend some time together, and it is going to be a hoot. I'm hoping that you're going to join us. Yeah, right. You're going to join us for the sticker exchange and the coffee, right?
I gotta get more stickers.
Yeah,
dude.
Get it.
I can pass out some postcards.
There you go.
Always nice.
That's actually pretty slick. If you want to get some stickers, I think you have about another week to do it. Get a hold of Jill, let her know, tell her Goo and Deeds sent you. I think are they gonna offer them some kind of a hookup, Deeds? I forget.
Yeah. Goo Deeds 15 or something like that gets you 15% off, and they can ship pretty quick. She'll just need a vector logo, your logo shit, and even if it's not a vector file, they can spiff it up and then get some stickers out to you. But we got some sponsors. We've got other companies are getting out stickers too. So we're going to be able to get some from like Black Diamond Rubber, stuff like that, are all going to be sending some stuff out. So we'll have a nice little sticker table for everybody too, to, besides passing them out to each other, we'll have a cool selection of stuff. And coffee and donuts.
We are going to try to reach out to some more of the bigger name guys. And that way we can put something together. That way they're also not giving everything out at their booth. They can just set some stuff up beforehand too. And this sounds weird, but I don't know about you guys. sometimes I feel like a nerd or like a butthead when I go up to a vendor and like, can I have 6 stickers? So this will make it a little nicer and a easier place to collect stickers, to share stickers, and to hang with the homies. So we're really looking
Want that
forward to it.
keychain? You know, can I have that keychain? It's like, are you going to buy a hose reel? No, get out of here. Oh, damn.
This thing is tattered. I need a new one of these.
Oh yeah, definitely need a new one. I just got mine last month from a Craig giveaway, and the thing is tits because I just throw my keys in the back of the truck while I'm working. So there's a lot of times where I'm like, fuck, what side of the truck? Because in the back of the truck I get all my crap.
Yeah.
So I lose it. But now with that squeegee life, 5 inches of orange, I know exactly where it is at all times. It's legit.
Same with me. I have my old ones. One of my old employees, I don't know how the fuck this happened, but he borrowed my truck one day, and then he ran over my keys. Literally ran over my keys in another car.
Wow.
How does that happen? How do you drive over someone's car keys? I don't know. But
Drugs.
yeah, so my old Squeegee Life keychain did look a little tattered like yours. I think I was going to end up taking mine apart and then sewing it onto one of my vests that I like to rock in the cold weather climate. So I may still do that. Shout out Squeegee Life. Shout out Mark Tanner for putting all those bad boys together. Yeah, man. So I guess it's probably about time we wrap this bad boy up. Tyler, you've been around long enough on the show and you've been popping in long enough. Is there, at the end of the show, we like to give our guests some time to give some shout outs. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to? Tell that you appreciate them, or we can give you a time to tell somebody to kick rocks if you want, but that's not normally how we do things.
That's going to be a longer list.
Yeah, right.
I'll go ahead and say it. My wife.
There you go.
Yeah.
But no, funny story before I get to that.
Yeah.
When I first started, I looked at her and I told her, is it okay if I do this by my own, like window cleaning? She's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay, but you have to promise me you won't let me stop, even if I want to.
Yeah.
She has slapped me in the face about 5 times telling me no. So
damn.
Maybe from that picture I sent you of the little bucket on the step stool to now I'm in my own house. So
maybe we should have got Tyler's wife on the show instead of Tyler.
I don't know. I'm sitting down.
Yeah.
You'd have to like bring it down. She's 4 foot. 4 foot 8.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with the shorty in your life. Nothing wrong with the shorty in your life. I think I just did a video with a shorty song in the background.
I guess other people would be Nick and Jacob.
Hell yeah.
You guys.
Hell yeah.
You haven't had Jacob on here, have you? No.
Jake who? Yeah, which one?
He kind of stepped away from window cleaning. He's more doing fishing now.
Which Jake?
The window cleaner?
Williams.
I don't know.
Williams, he stepped away. He's a Squeegee Life guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just had 2 kids, so his hands are full with like twins, I think.
Yeah, and his wife does like a vacation rental place, and he's doing that, and now he's got his own little coastal cast fishing.
Wow.
I think he may be at the show though. I'm not sure, but I do recall.
I know he's down there. He's around Panama, so I don't know if he's gonna make the drive or not.
I have a feeling that he may be at the show, and if you haven't had a chance to connect with him live, that you may be able to get an opportunity to say what up to that cat. So shout out to Jacob Williams. I don't have him. Let's see him.
Get that. Got Mike Nichols. Got you guys. WCR 0.
I think Frank Rave's going to be there.
Frank Rave. If he's going to be there, I'm going to see if he'll hold me.
High five.
I can't even tell you how excited I am for that one. How tired I already am just thinking about what it's going to be like spending some time with Frank. The dude's an animal. He is a lot of fun and just one of the great guys in the industry. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year. You totally just refreshed my memory on that Frank Rave thing. I'm like, oh shit, it's going to be popping.
Yeah,
I might need to carry another package on this trip.
And then I cannot forget Craig and Grace for everything they do.
Yes, they are. They're huge, awesome.
Yeah, they are great for our industry, great human beings. They're always there to help. Like I mentioned earlier in the show, I know that they were helping one of our other listeners out yesterday, Cody. And to be honest, they love and care about this industry so much. So shout outs to them. Deeds, who you got?
I got my wife. I want to thank Kylie for all the stuff she's doing behind the scenes and getting everything organized. I want to thank you, Goo, for everything you're doing. Thank you, Tyler, for coming on this morning. It was a pleasure. Glad to hear some of your backstory, and thank you for your service.
Hell yeah!
And just thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate your comments, suggestions. Like Tyler's suggestion reminded me, I'm going to get Keith Kalfas on here. I'm going to pick his brain. We're going to see if he's available for a morning podcast.
He'll sell you something.
Oh yeah, hey, you want to buy my lawnmower blueprint course? No, I don't cut lawns, damn it. But yeah, he's a cool dude. He's squirrely, but I'd like to pick his brain for an hour or so. So we'll try and get him out there. But thank you, Zero and WCR. Thank you, Mike Draper, Expert Safety Services. They have a Wednesday and Saturday class. So if anyone needs a rope, ascent, descent, safety training, get with Mike. They'll be Wednesday morning and Saturday morning at the Elevate. So yeah.
So it's going to be live. I too would like to thank my wife, Marisa. She got Jay to school this morning, so I didn't have to. She's also getting the 5-year-old ready for school. Jill Okun, she just texted me. My stickers are basically ready. Are your stickers ready? Get with Jill. Get with Jill. Get with Fish. Steve Fishgrunt, and get your stickers ready for this event because it is going to be a hoot. I know Sean's got some designs that are going to be dropping soon. I know I've got a couple that are going to be banging. Deeds has got some stuff popping. I know that Craig and Grace will probably have something amazing, and I just can't wait to get together with everybody. Kaylee from Zero. Everybody, man. I just appreciate everybody for the time that they put into watching our show, helping our show get along. Damien for his support always in the show, reminding me little backstories. Sometimes when I forget things, I get a text and say, hey, you dummy. So Damien's like a producer without being a producer on the show. So we appreciate that. My man, Billy Sloan, who's always out there taking care of business for me. John Magdos, who's been going through some health issues. Our pal Groovy Bubbles, who has been out of the loop for a minute. He was going through some health shit too. I just want everybody to be well, feel well, get well. And Tyler, shout out to you, dude. I know we had a couple minutes of a delay this morning on the sound. And instead of getting disheartened and pissed off,
he's got ADD. He'll figure it out.
He just jumped through it and didn't let him get on his nerves. He still kept pressing. So shout out to you, Tyler, and huge props on your transformation physically. I don't know, you kind of said you're basically still the same cat, but I know that you are an inspiration to many people. So thanks for doing what you're doing, man, and all the content that you're putting out in regards to window cleaning, in regards to your business, in regards to upkeep and maintenance of your tools. I think it's stellar, bro. So keep up the good work. Keep on keeping on. I hope everybody stays up. I hope everybody stays gold, and I hope their passion bucket is overflowing. Deeds, what are you telling
them? Change your rubbers, everybody.
Change your rubbers.
And then tie them in a knot and then leave them there. Don't throw them in the garbage.
I like that Goose Brew. I may have to do that one, man. What was that? What was the Morning Brew with Goo? # Morning Brew with Goo?
Something like that.
Something like that. You're an original cat, Tyler. Thank you for dropping in and spending some time with us. I hope your week is wonderful. And we'll catch you guys on Friday when our guest is going to be Jeremy Peterson. And Jeremy's out of Colorado. So I want all my Colorado cleaners to come say what up. Tyler, are we going to see you on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, my man. I can't wait to see you in person. And like I said, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Stay up, stay gold, change your rubbers. And I hope that passion bucket is overflowing. Peace out, y'all.